Hello everyone, Berkshire here, and today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Lord of the Rings set Gandalf Arrives. This was my first LEGO Lord of the Rings set back in the day, and personally it's kind of my favorite. Um, it's been kind of sitting on a shelf in my room for basically all this time, and so warning that some of the bricks have actually become discolored from sun exposure, mostly in Gandalf's cape, but we'll take a look at that when we get around to it. So as you can see, that this set is built up of Gandalf and his wagon horse, and Frodo coming along reading. He has a plain little brown book with him. Minifigure is actually one of my favorites of Frodo because it's one of the few we actually get to see him smiling. He has a green shirt, which was actually a unique color for the time. He does have an alternative face that's been dirtied up from basically all the dust that's gotten underneath his um, hairpiece just from it sitting on the shelf. But yeah, back in the day, this was really good. I'm actually surprised this minifigure hasn't seen much in the way of cracking, except for on the arms there, which you can't really see at all. They're smaller than most. So yeah, but I like the happy face with this one because it's one of the few times we can actually get to see Frodo happy before he learns of the ring. So, because the rest of his minifigures are pretty dour, to be honest. So, one of the few happy moments in the Lord of the Rings. And we get looking at the wagon itself. We have a for this was actually brand new for the time. The horse with the kind of this detailed mold. I kind of horses in Lego sets is kind of evolved over time. It's kind of interesting to see how they change. This is actually what the big feature of the horse was is not just a more detailed head, but kind of more posability with the horse. So that's pretty neat. And the Lord of the Rings was actually the first series to actually get this new molding for horses. I remember Lego City Undercover came out and actually having the old horse mold in it versus this new one. But yeah, the wagon just kind of attaches on top there, which is pretty neat. Wagon itself actually has a pretty interesting V shape. A lot of these one by one bricks on the corners actually have cracked, but they still hold on. And but yeah, it's I do like the set. It doesn't really do any way of posability. So Gandalf does just kind of sit off to one side because of a jumper plate there. And let's take a look at Gandalf himself. So yeah, here's Gandalf. He has come in several other sets, but this is actually the first set that he came in. You can see that his cape has kind of browned over time due to sun exposure, but his gray still actually has it. If you take off his face, you can see uh, the full face of the actor who plays him and the full torso. I can't remember the actor's name right now, it just escaped me. My apologies for that. Remind me, please, in the comment section below. So, yeah, there's our beloved Gandalf the Grey. And one of the things in the set, it does come with his famous wizard staff. But since he's traveling, I put it back in the barrel. So let's go through the contents of his cart, shall we? So first off, we have this barrel here, where he has his variety of fireworks in, and the famous one that Mary Pippin launched off that basically looked like a dragon. But they use a Ninjago serpentine snake piece here, which is probably a very clever use of that piece. And we got just two normal rockets here for the fireworks. So that is fun. Next up, we have a backpack in here. You can't technically put this on Frodo, not so much Gandalf with Escape. And it has a letter inside addressed to Harry. This is a Lego Harry Potter piece that they keep reusing for letters, but it's there. And we got a carrot to feed the horse if it would just come out. There we go. There's our carrot. And you can look inside the carriage there. It's pretty basic. And this is a basic set, but it is one of my favorites. Even small sets like this could be loved, especially when I was young. Like I said, I saved up, worked for weeks of getting allowance to actually start purchasing Lego Lord of the Rings sets. So, but yeah, it's. So tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think of the set? Um, if they do the set again, it'll probably be tied in with a new bag end. I know we just recently got that new Rivendell set, but I do like these smaller sets like this. And Gandalf's cave's kind of a pain to work with there. And if you want to, you can actually have Frodo right in the carriage, but not sitting side like Gandalf like he does in the movie. So I guess on the way they go to Bag End. So thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and see you all next time. Goodbye.